They're still on this Kate picture thingy. And you know what? You know what? I'm fed up. But I went for a walk and then I thought to myself, you know what? First of all, why are you fed up? Don't be fed up. It's not that personal. But second of all, what if it's true? What if Kate did put out that photograph and that she did doctor it, but that she intended to cause controversy, to create questions, and to make William look potentially guilty? And why would she take off her wedding ring and her engagement ring? Because sometimes she goes without her engagement ring, but she usually has at least her wedding ring. Why would she take off her wedding ring, doctor the photographs? She's a professional photographer. She has won awards for her photography. She has patronages involving photography. She's a photographer. She has a book of her photography that was published, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. She's not a novice and she's not foolish. So she must have known that people were going to talk. And then William was conveniently not in the picture, which she knew would raise issues. So she explained it ahead of time proactively by saying that William took the picture, right? All of this potentially could have been to throw William under the bus. This is a theory. It's not I'm not saying it's a fact. Is it possible that Kate intentionally created this controversy to throw William under the bus and also to announce that something is going on between her and William, which has caused her to remove her wedding and engagement ring? Was that what she's trying to tell us? That there is something going on with their marriage and it involves her taking off her wedding ring, and also that they're not really speaking with the same voice? Could it be that that same picture, the original, William might have been in the original and she doctored it and removed William from it because she knew that it would make him more of a suspicious character than he already has been in the last several weeks? What if we're witnessing a marital war of the Waleses? Because they are not speaking with the same voice anymore. And by the way, Rose Hanbury, according to Murad Morelli, that really popular YouTuber on this subject matter, the Independent, or one of those papers in England, has commissioned a spread of Rose Hanbury, and I imagine that means there's going to be a major expose on her in the paper soon. And this woman is alleged being the operative word, to have had an extramarital relationship with William. This is alleged. This is not me saying this. This has been out there for years, and I've never heard her side of the story. I don't think she ever denied it or admitted it, frankly, but it's out there that there's a Rose Hanbury. She's a friend of Kate's, and that she's having an affair with or had an affair with William. This is alleged. And it is alleged that she will be featured in the Independent or one of these papers soon. What if what we are witnessing is a war of the roses? What if Kate's absence is intentional and deliberate? She's just basically, she's on strike. Kate is on strike. She's not doing any more appearances with William. She's not keeping up the appearances with William. If you remember, for the last not the Invictus Games, oh dear, I'm so sorry. That was a Freudian slip. For the last prize, Earthshot prize, where William went off somewhere in Asia, I think it was Singapore, the excuse for Kate not being there was that she has to help George with his exams. We now know that that's possibly untrue, right? Because now William has issued a statement in February that Kate will not be with him in November, right? So there's something going on there. Prior to that, one of the last outings I saw them at was the BAFTAs in 2023. And Kate slapped William on the butt, and William was kind of like not into it or whatever. But it just seemed like, they weren't at odds. There was another event, I think, a wedding in the Middle East, where William was kind of being very sort of rude to Kate and things like that. But you sort of can make the argument that, this could be a War of the Wales situation. Maybe Kate is on strike because she feels that, she brings a lot to the table and that she's not getting enough appreciation from William. From William's perspective, he could feel like, every time they go out, it becomes all about her outfits and not about what he's trying to do. So he can't be taken seriously with him. Or it just could be that they both just don't want to be with each other right now. They're having a War of the Waleses. Kate realizes that William is on the heavy suspicion, so she thought she would help it along by, doctoring the image, knowing that, if she is such an expert at photo editing, she knows that, people can tell that it's been edited, but she didn't care because she knew it would raise suspicion about William. William has not admitted that they are operating from different households as of this moment. So, it's a theory that they're not really living together. That theory is out there. And if that's true, they're not really conferring on these bulletins. For example, for the International Women's Day, that was not a team effort between a husband and wife because it was so heavily about William and not about Kate. And it's Women's Day, right? So it's clear that William's camp put that out, possibly without Kate's permission. So Kate decided she was going to put this one out, Photoshop it, probably took William out and did some other things just to raise some suspicion, as well as to announce that there's trouble in the marriage by removing her wedding band. This is another theory. The plot thickens. I'm a little bit tired of them, really, and I'm getting a conniption, and I don't want to get a conniption from these people. So I'm going to have to try to refocus a little bit and do some writing over on accusingparis.com. But yeah, there's a theory that's now bubbling in my head that maybe Kate is fine. And the reason we haven't seen her is because she's on strike. She's refused to do anything for William and for the palace anymore because they're taking her for granted and not treating her right. And she took off her wedding ring because there's trouble in the marriage. And she doctored the pictures because she knew that it would make William look suspicious. Your thoughts?